Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I have some set predictions for 2022 and 2023. So before we get started, to subscribe. Hopefully you've been enjoying the videos recently. I've been doing a lot of news, so here I wanted to do something different and just throw out some predictions that I have for the upcoming wave. So anyways, let's get into the first set here, which is the Venator class cruiser. This set has not come out for like 10 years at this point, and I really do think LEGO could make one of these. This set would definitely include at least 6 minifigures. It would go for the $160 price range, which is what LEGO is basically charging for every bigger shuttle or ship nowadays. And I think would just make perfect sense. It would go along with Season 7 of the Clone Wars, or just the late end of the Clone Wars movies, which is what we're getting a lot of sets on now, such as the ATTE, which is coming out. And therefore, I think the Venator is a great set that LEGO could produce in the coming years. That being said, the minifigures in this set would probably include one Jedi. I think they would give us a new one, something we haven't gotten in a while, like a Plo Koon or a Saisi Tin, something like that, as well as 2 to 3 clones and probably some droids, which I think would make a perfect set for $160. Obviously, LEGO has to adjust for inflation, which is why these sets are so expensive. This last Venator, I believe, was $100, which used to be the max for LEGO sets, basically, in the play scale range. But anyways, that's beside the point. I think this set could be really great and have a solid minifig selection. It would probably also come with a side build, like a micro frigate or something that'll go to scale along with the Venator. And that is my first set prediction. But anyways, let's move on here to the next one, which is in fact a brand new Playscale Republic Gunship. I do not think this set would come out until 2023, but with all the demand and requests LEGO is getting for these Clone Wars era, classic sort of ships and sets, it's just a no-brainer that LEGO is going to have to make a Playscale Republic Gunship sooner than later. If LEGO was to make this set, I'd hope it would be in the $120 price range so it's affordable to all people, and I'd hope it comes with at least 5, maybe 6 minifigures. I would like the minifig selection to be somewhat like the old ones. I really would wish that LEGO gives us a new clone pilot. Hopefully for the droids, they include Super Battle Droids or Commando Droids because we haven't gotten either of those in a long while. One extra additional clone trooper just to have. At least one Jedi, 2 would be overkill, hopefully just one Jedi, and then any other minifigure they want to throw in, I think would make a great set. That being said, LEGO is probably not going to do this, but it would just be such a great set, especially if they can get the minifigs right. For this year's ATTE, they have killed it with the minifigs, assuming that the leaks are correct, which I believe are. And that being said, the Republic Gunship could definitely double on top of that and take the ATTE spot for the best set in the past 5 years. Next up here is the MTT. It's been a long time since we've gotten any sort of really just big droid-related set, so I think it's about time we get the MTT back, or any set where you get a good quantity of droids. This could just be another droid troop carrier like the Naboo one with the Gungan, or obviously an MTT itself. This set would probably be in the $140, $150 price range, maybe even $160. You never know with LEGO and inflation nowadays, but this set hopefully would include at least 12 to 15 droids. I know the 2013 one disappointed with the amount of droids, but hopefully this one they do make sure to give you a good quality amount of droids if they're going to bring up the price to that $160 area. Anyways, that's really all I have to say for the MTT. This is really just more of a hope than anything I could give you basis on, but I really do hope LEGO can do something like this. But let's move on here. Alright, for the last set prediction I'm going to give in this video is the Clone Turbo Tank. LEGO loves throwing these at us, so let's get into what I think a new one would have. I think a new one would be relatively the same size as the last one we've gotten. If LEGO brings it any smaller, I feel like it just won't really grasp what it's supposed to be. But I think 2 to 3 clones, 1 Jedi, and 3 droids would be perfect for the amount of minifigs. Obviously, hopefully a Bark Speeder or ATRT as a side build, and then the Clone Turbo Tank itself. And this set really should not exceed the $120 price point. And that being said, I think that would make a perfect Clone Turbo Tank, nothing wrong with it. And hopefully, obviously, they adapt on the design from the last one, make it more functional if they can, and just do anything they can to make it a better set than what it was previously. But that being said, that's all the set predictions I have for you. So if you made it this far, comment W's in the chat. And also, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.